Yes! Drum nerds, welcome back! How's it going? Why am I energized? I really don't know. I had my smoothie and it's a sunny day out, so wouldn't you be? Right, before we get in, just a little bit of channel statistics here for you. I know that 88.9% of everybody that consumes my video content has not subscribed. So I've been soft. I've been saying, hey, welcome. If you like it, then subscribe, but no big deal if you don't. I'm changing my attitude. I'm gonna be slightly more not soft. There you go. See? English major in the house. So, I know that 88.9% of you have not joined the Drum Nerd family. So please consider joining the... See, no, that's the soft approach. Join the Drum Nerd family. You want to. It's a wonderful time. But really, either way, I just hope that you guys are enjoying what you're watching. But, yes. So welcome back if you are a Drum Nerd family member. If you're not, which statistics say 88.9 out of 100 of you will not be. So maybe we can bring that number down a little bit. And 0.3% are in South Korea. So thank you very much to the handful, maybe the 5-10 people out in South Korea. Thank you for watching if you are seeing this. That really does mean a lot. And so here we go. Getting into the video. Never gonna give you up. The one and the only, Rick Rubin. No, not Rick Rubin. He does mixing and stuff, doesn't he? He's a producer. No, Rick Astley. How I Met Rick Astley. Now this one really did come out of left field, and this is a perfect example. The reason why I'm really outlining this one is because this really came out of complete left field. This is part and parcel of the videos that I've done before, where I've touched on the fact that you never know where it's going to come from, you never know when that call's going to happen, and you gotta be ready. And this is one of those moments. I'll keep some of these places censored out because I respect him enough. But what this has actually resulted in, I wouldn't say a friendship, but I've actually developed somewhat of an interaction, about, I guess, an acquaintanceship with him. We email back and forth from time to time, which which honestly I think is one of the coolest things. If you told me when I first started playing the drums that in a couple years, like a decade and a half, you'd be emailing back and forth from time to time and doing a pub quiz with Rick Astley, I would have told you to go and suck an egg almost. But you know, really I wouldn't have believed you is the point. So what happened is I took a job, as you do when you're at uni, and I worked in a dry cleaner. Now if anybody out there is thinking, I want to shed a couple pounds, or I want to understand what surface level hell might be like, go and work in a dry cleaners in July. Working at dry cleaners in July and August in the summer months, I promise you, you'll never come out of there without complete water all over your body. So I took a job as in a dry cleaners. This is in England, and so I did steam cleaning wedding dresses. When's it gonna be my wedding dress? No, I don't need one. But I steam cleaned wedding dresses, and I was steam pressing suits. I was putting them in the plastic shield covered casing cocoon, and so I was doing that, and I was quite friendly with the boss there, and she was saying, you know, I know that you play the drums, Colin, and I was saying, yep, that's true, that's completely accurate. So I'm not quite a musician, but I'm getting there. And she said, well, Rick Astley dry cleans here. Would you like if I gave him or his, you know, whoever comes to collect his stuff, would you mind if I gave him your card or your details? And I said, like, I don't even know why you're asking if that's of course. You got there before I could. So I passed over my business card and everything, and then that was it. I never heard anything. I didn't expect to, because it's flippin' Rick Astley. Must have been maybe 2 months later, I got an email, and it was from Rick Astley. And he was saying, he just said some nice words, said some polite things, said that he has a drummer, unfortunately. I didn't ask. I don't know what she told him or whoever picked up the stuff. I didn't know what the interaction was. But he said some nice positive words, and then said he's got a drummer that he works with, but if he ever sees that somebody that he knows in his network needs a drummer, he'll put my name forward and he'll let me know how that works. And then fast forward a couple more months, there's a few more email correspondence, just conversation really than anything else. And then maybe a year and a half or 2 years go by. It turns out we have some mutual friends. I was in the pub quiz doing the pub quiz. I saw the table with my friends over there, so I said hi. I went over to say hi, and I realized, well, you know that it's Rick Astley. You could see him, and I thought, oh, that's really strange. So I introduced myself and everything, and then we ended up having a pub quiz together. And I know this is really strange. It's not really drum related. Well, I mean, at the root it is, but the point that I'm trying to make is I took a job in a dry cleaners to help me go through school. I never in a million years imagined or would imagine that by taking a dry cleaning job, I would end up getting to meet, be introduced, have correspondence with Rick Astley, one of these huge, you can't say, you might not like his stuff, fine, but you can't not say he's not this mega huge kind of player and influencer of music. Yeah, so it blew me away. So all my messages, all that I'm trying to get at really is that you never know when these encounters are going to happen, right? You never know. If you think, well, I don't want to take a McDonald's job, that's irrelevant to music. Yeah, you know what? It kind of is. Well, it fully is irrelevant to music. But you never know that one person might come in and just surprise you. I mean, again, off topic, I was working in a cafe. Again, not a musician, mind you. I was working in a cafe. Again, another job in England to help me get through uni. And Rami Malek turned up. The guy from Bohemian Rhapsody. He just turned up, had a conversation with him for about 5-10 minutes, served him his food. He was doing filming around the area, did all that, and left. Now, if I was an actor, that would have been again, that might not have developed into anything, but the point I'm trying to make is you never know which corner you're going to turn in life and find some crazy door and opportunity, right? And so don't just poo-poo everything. Take these risks, take these chances, you know? Again, you could have never convinced me that taking a job working in a dry cleaner in a tiny town in England would then get me to have correspondence and ultimately meeting Rick Astley. You would not, to me, that wouldn't have lined up in my head. And so it's just, yeah, just take all these opportunities. And here, again, possible time for a bit of a conversation. Let me know if you've had any of those random encounters, you know, you go to a family wedding or something, boom, out of nowhere, you didn't know that your distant third cousin 5 times removed was dating so-and-so, or just any of these things, or you took a job in a similar situation, like a Home Depot or a Meijer. Let me know. Let's have a conversation. See who you've bumped into randomly, and then possibly cultivated an acquaintanceship, maybe a friendship, or it's helped you out in other aspects of your life. Because these things are really important. They come up randomly. So again, that was my encounter of communicating and having, I guess you could say, an acquaintanceship with Rick Astley, and emailing him from time to time, having conversations and just getting to know each other. So I find that really strange. And before anybody asks, I'm gonna put this out there. No, I didn't rickroll him. That my family and my friends, as soon as I said, oh my God, guess who I just kind of got in touch, guess who got in touch with me, and guess who, you know, and they all said, did you rickroll him? No, I didn't rickroll him, because I have enough respect for the man. Although I would have definitely had the best opportunity to get the best rickroll, if you could rickroll Rick Astley, that would have been amazing. But I didn't know him to have, I didn't want to push my luck. You know, maybe he would have thought it was hilarious. I'm not sure. Maybe if we can continue developing our acquaintanceship to where we become friends, maybe then I'll rickroll him. But I probably still won't, because I want to just not, I don't want to close any doors off. But again, some people thought I missed a golden opportunity there. But anyways, there we go. That's my little ramblings. So let me know in the comments below who you've bumped into randomly and how it's helped you in your life, if it has. Again, 88.9% of you have just watched all this. And you're only watching about 50% of my videos, so you're probably not even watching this part right now. So let's go. Step it up, guys. I'm doing my bit for you, so it'd be great if you could do yours for the channel. Join the nerd family. It's a great place to be. Until next video, keep your stick on the ice.